Hey guys, it's APGAINS here, and today we're going to be talking about how to effectively play City, attacking A site, B site, defending A site, B site, lanes you got to be careful of, nice little peeks you can make, and all of that good stuff. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright, so first we're going to talk about opening strategies, pistol rounds, most importantly. Oftentimes the bomb is not going down on a pistol round. Auto pistols, everyone can agree, are usually the best. I would take potentially the revolver if I'm on the defending, or... Oh, a little bit of lag there. Yeah, I'd take the Deagle, I was going to say, if I was on the defending side, because Deagle is very accurate, it's got a decent clip, and like that, you're getting one-shot headshots. Without a helmet, you're getting one-shot headshots with pretty much anything. But when you can tell me and Mr. Blaze 038 are lagging a little bit, the hit reg is not great, so those headshots come at a higher clip than you might be used to. Alright, so now that it's the SMG round, I usually call it pistol, SMG, full buy, or rifle. We're on second round. Your opponents can do, or not your opponents, your allies are going to do this, that, and the other. You're going to want to take up here because you're the only player that you can actually rely on to be effective in combat. And this is the office interior is definitely the spot that gives you the most opportunity to be as effective as possible by yourself. Now, often it's best to plant B site, but in the early rounds, when you know you can dominate the SMG because you won the pistol, so you're going to have full armor plus potentially better SMGs, A-site attacks are definitely okay. Now, peeking through spawn is always an interesting proposition because you can never really know what to expect, especially if you're trying to commentate a tutorial and you can't really hear anything except for your self-talk. So I'm going to hold this angle until I move here, and then I have this angle right here. As you can see, we killed them already. We want to scavenge just in case. There's a better rifle. Alright, so this is where you have two options. You now have money, so you can go into like a burst or a heavier assault rifle. I'm going to keep SMG because I like the burst SMG. As you can see, the general strategy on City is obviously you want to take office interior. It gives you these lines of sight to cut off the rotations. Plus you can take this angle right here. You can usually see their heads. Now I'll show you the angle from the other side when I'm defending. You can stand on a little pipe just to get your head above. So you can slow rotate this way. A lot of times, if this isn't smoked, it'll be someone behind the tree with a sniper. So be careful of that. And then you always have these late rotates to try and catch people. Often you'll see people running from here to there, like I saw in the first round, or you'll see people running there down. Alright, so this is the point in the round where we have to adapt to what our teammates do, because not all the time will you have a coordinated team effort. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting rotate because we have to worry about lower. I'm going to reload. You can always hide behind these boxes. Now we want to listen for audio cues. Jump. Alright. Ooh. Got a lucky shot there. If I had been a little bit faster, I could have done that. But as you can see, as the round progresses, you have to adapt. And not all the time are you going to do 1v4, 1v3 clutches. Especially in this game because the hit reg is a little off. Alright, so now that both teams have basically settled in to the groove, the economies are all but even.
A new round is starting.
You have to decide if you want to burst or you want your SCAR or your VHS. I usually go for burst on this map because, because it's just more accurate. They did change the spray pattern a little bit, so it's a little bit harder. But now we have the bomb, and we're going to talk about actually pushing a site as the bomb carrier. Now from office interior, you know we can peek this, we can slow peek here. You can be a little aggressive. You always want to peek this here. Alright, so now that we have bomb down, where we want to guard it is of utmost importance. I usually say guard it from right here because they're not going to be able to see you, and if you look this way, your gun's going to be stuck. You can always peek out, get early sight onto them as they're running upstairs, and catch people who turn the corner off guard. So this is where I would recommend holding it if you're playing ranked and it's a little bit competitive. Obviously you can get this sight line, but what's going to happen is they're going to start pulling up here. Alright, so important strategy you need to know in ranked is how do you bounce back from a loss. I did a full buy last round and I completely lost it. We didn't get the round win because I couldn't clutch up the hold. So now we have to be careful with our economy. I'm going to hold this. The reaction time in this game isn't amazing, so sometimes you'll be able to get the flick, sometimes not. It's more just for intel. Alright, this is where we're going to have to make a move. Interesting move I'm going to make. I'm going to wrap back around. They're engaged with this guy up top. Which means I could have had all those guys killed. Obviously I missed a lot. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Changing up. Half of the round has passed.
Game's totally not broken, right?
1 minute is left.
Alright. So we threw plant down A. I don't know where his rotation was because obviously I glitched through the ground or the wall. So I am going to rotate back up through mid.
You have 30 seconds left.
Alright, so he's on site. And we can cover the bomb, which is nice. Always check to see what guns are on the ground just in case. So usually within 5 rounds, the economy's kind of evened out. They're going to be... If we had won the previous round and this one, their economy would be kind of trash. And we could exploit that, but since we only won 1 in a row, we know we're about even. After you win about 2 in a row, you know that you're up and you can make big purchases and gamble a little bit to try to push the advantage even farther. You don't have to play as passive. So we do our standard office interior take. We can listen to see if they're turning that corner. We know there's firefights going down near B. So we can push out. Alright, so now we're going to look at the B side of things. If you're going to play more of an accuracy range type, obviously you're going to go tech. Through the double doors, through the single door. And watch out, sometimes you'll get a grenade here. Sometimes you won't, you want to peek this. So you can peek that angle just to make sure people don't come up on you. You can get another shot on there, and your teammate will secure your bottom. The game will glitch again, obviously, I guess. So we're going to take another look at our B-side options now that we have the bomb. Now, if you have the bomb, I don't recommend going tech. I recommend going... I don't know what they call it. I call it green room or something like that. So you can go here or here. I'll go... Let's see what the call is. Oh, garage. Okay. So that's the grenade I talked about last round. Usually it gets itself up. If you are sniping like me, you can secede the more direct route to SMG teammates. Rotate around, get a longer angle. Miss that, and then you come around here and you can get your plant down.